moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. Cut the roof off like a nip tuck. Pull up to the house with some big. Welcome back to another vlog. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Primrose. If you're new here, hi. Today we're doing a different type of vlog. Today we're not doing the aesthetics, we're not going out, we're not meeting up with friends, we're not doing date nights. I am cooking at home. So I thought, what better way to show my skills other than record on YouTube and let the world judge me, right? So today I am making some jollof rice with grilled chicken and plantain. So this is like a Nigerian dish. I am from Zimbabwe. I'm a Zimbabwean babe. I'm based here in the UK, but I love Nigerian food. I love the spices, and I think I've met a lot of Southern African people who do not like spices, i.e. my brothers. They know every time they come to my house, they have to eat food that's hot. Scotch bonnet. They have to drink 2 bottles of water just to swallow a meal. Anyway, that being said, today I'm making jollof rice for my man. Guys, tell me if you enjoy making different type of cuisines from different countries, because I really do. I used to hate cooking. Like, okay, let's do a backstory. I used to hate cooking, right? I never used to like cooking. When I used to live in Zim, I used to make like sada. I used to make like, you know, just like your normal food in Zim. But I used to hate it. I never used to enjoy it. But I feel like the older that I've got, I like cooking. I love cooking. So yeah, let's get into it. And yeah, if you're new here, hi. I usually record sit-down videos around mental health, faith, self-improvement, and just to be like your best self. And if that sounds like something that you like, stay tuned, subscribe, and become part of this Rose amazing family. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's get cooking. So first thing that I do is I pat boil my chicken. I've already seasoned this chicken, so I just let it cook in its own, you know, spices. I haven't put water yet here. So here I'm just stirring it, and I always put 1 Scotch bonnet in there because I feel like it helps to like release the flavor and just make it a little bit more extra spice. So yes, I just let it cook for a little bit, and then this is what I'm using. I use the red onion, I've got red pepper, Scotch bonnet, ginger, and all different types of spices. So once I do that is I have to kind of like grate everything at once. I use this grater. I don't know where I got this blender from. Maybe it was from Argos, but once I've got all the, sorry, I was just showing off here, my son was recording me. But yeah, I go back and then I put a little bit of water in the chicken. I always put not too much water because I'm gonna use some of this stew from the chicken to cook the jollof rice, and just make sure the, you know, the heat is on a good kind of like standard. So now I'm just blending everything: Scotch bonnet, red peppers, onions, ginger, garlic, and also tomatoes. So I usually put the tomatoes at the bottom because I feel like it helps to blend everything else. So yeah, so now I'm just putting, you know, my Scotch bonnet, my peppers, my red peppers, my onions, everything in there, and then G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 it's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. Now that the chicken is boiling, we're gonna start cutting our plantain. I love plantain, guys. Don't mind my nails, okay? All right, I'm a mother, guys. Yeah, I didn't get time to do my nails, but anyway, back to the video. So yeah, now I'm just gonna cut my plantain and get that ready so that like when the chicken is cooking, I can also start making the plantain. Is it plantain or plantain? You know, whatever. So whilst the chicken is cooking, I've cut my plantain. We're going to wash some rice. This is the rice that I'm using. Is the basmati rice. You know, I don't know if there's any specific type of rice that you should use when you're making jollof rice, but I love me some basmati rice. And obviously we're going to wash it. Yes, I know there's some people out there that don't wash their rice. I don't know. I've always found that very weird that people make rice without not cooking it, but each to their own. But I'm going to wash my rice. I just use warm, cool tap water. I'm sure somebody in the comments will say, girl, why are you using tap water? But it's rice, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna wash my rice and then like have it to the side so that like it'll be ready to cook when it's ready, you know? So that is done. So we'll just put the rice here just to wait. I think since I'm waiting for the chicken to be done, and we've already got our what do you call this? Our jollof rice base. We've already got our jollof rice base ready. So in here I did put garlic, ginger, red peppers, tomatoes, I think it was 4 or 5 scotch bonnets I put in there, and some onions. So that's ready to be cooked. But for now, I think let's do some plantain. Let's fry some plantain. I think, like, you know, one of the things is when you're cooking, it's always good to kind of like multitask. You can't cook for the chicken and wait for the chicken to be ready, and you know, you almost have to multitask. Actually, I didn't show you guys my outfit of the day. I'm cooking at home. I think it's important, like when you're cooking at home, to always, like, you know, look cute, feel cute, and all of that stuff. So I've got my do-rag. I think I got this from my mom, and then I'm wearing this dress. Sorry guys, I'm not wearing a bra today, but who cares? And then I'm wearing this long, it's a long maxi dress from Kilty. I think so. Could have been from Kilty. But anyway, that's enough of that. Now let's make some plantain. You know, that's a lot of oil, but hear me out. We're gonna use that oil later when we are cooking our jollof rice base. So, you know, don't judge me. I know I was heavy on the oil, but there's a reason, okay? Let's just stay with me, stay with me. I think my chicken is done. To be honest, I think it's a bit overdone. I do want that stew at the bottom. I need to use that for the jollof rice. So I'm gonna take out this chicken and put it in the air fryer, my Ninja, and then yeah. Guys, we are halfway through our cooking video, and I thought I deserve a drink. I got this from my nearby shop. It's the Prosecco. It's a really tiny bottle, but it's like 10.5, you know. Drink carefully, kids, but I think I deserve something nice because I feel like I'm doing something nice and I'm in a good mood, so why not? Have you tried this? If you've tried this, let me know. But yeah, I do love a prosecco, so I'm just gonna pour myself a glass whilst I wait. So far, what have we done? We have made some plantain. Our chicken is in the air fryer. Now, the next thing that we're gonna do is make the jollof rice base with that stew that we made earlier. So this is where that oil I was using is gonna come into handy now. So what we're gonna do, we gonna put some red onions. That's another thing that I forgot to tell you guys. Whenever you're making jollof rice, yeah, I feel like it tastes better with red onions. So what I'm gonna do next now is fry some red onions and also some tomato puree together. I feel like this tomato puree, sometimes it gives your jollof rice like a sweet taste. So we're gonna do that, and then after that we'll pour this stew, and then we'll use our spices. So the spices that I'm using is medium curry. I'm also gonna put some bay leaves. If you know bay leaves, you know. We're also gonna use some thyme. I found out about this today. I'm not Nigerian, so if you're Nigerian, maybe you can let me know. This is called the obe ata seasoning. It says that it can be used for pepper soup and whatever. I'm not making pepper soup, but I got it today. And some aromati. I also have some garlic and ginger paste. So I'm gonna use that as well. So I'm just explaining to you so that like when I'm cooking, you guys are not gonna say, oh, what's in the stew? Not that anyone is gonna ask, but but yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna pour myself a drink and then we'll get cooking on the jollof stew. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far. If you are, can you please take a moment to like, comment, and all that good stuff. Yeah, so let's cook. Cheers! It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. Cut the roof off like a nip tuck. Pull up to the house with some big butts. Turn the kitchen counter to a strip club. Me and Drake came for the when I got Glock, all of y'all disappear. Before I drop Sony, none of y'all really care. Now they always say congratulations to the kid. And this is not a party, but I'm pouring out this shit. Used to have a lot, but I got more now. Made another hit, cause I got more now. Always going for it, never put fuck count. Last call, Hail Mary, Prescott, touchdown, hey. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like the army. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. And your grandma will probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles. Yeah, I like the bunda, bunda. Yeah, I like the bunda. It can soak the bunda. What is this? What is what? Guys, time to get serious. That's enough of grooving. So I have now mixed my stew. This is what it looks like, but it definitely needs to cook a bit more. So I'm just gonna put some of my spices. I don't measure spices, guys. If you are looking for somebody to tell you how much I put, I don't measure. I don't know what I put. I just know, I know when to stop. Ooh, Jesus, yeah. Sorry, the blazing. I do now. Remember that stew that we boiled the chicken in? I put it in here. I know I'm ghetto, but this is the stew. So we're gonna pour it into our stew. This stew to cook maybe for like, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, so that like the spices they mix, you know. And then after that I will come back and then we can put our rice. Yeah, That's what we're gonna do. So in the meantime, we're just gonna have some wine and just chill. The chicken is done. I would like to think it's done. Look, this is what the chicken is looking like, and for me it means it's done. So now we're just gonna chill, get the stew to cook for 10-15 minutes, and I'm gonna put my rice, and then I'm going to slow cook the rice. No, and I'm going to make the rice slow cook. No, I'm going to let the rice cook. I'm going to make the rice cook.
Cause I got what now? Always going for it, never gonna fuck now. Last call, hell, that press got touchdown. Hey, 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like the army. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. And your grandma will probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, G-Wagon, G-Wagon. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
So this is how my stew is looking like, and I think it's ready for me to put my rice. So now I'm just gonna put my washed rice that I washed earlier. Okay. Oh, I hope the rice is enough. Okay. And what you do, you just mix it, and I'm gonna put, for watching this video, please correct me wherever you feel like I've gone wrong. If you feel like, oh, you shouldn't have done that, I would love your feedback, because here it's all about learning, and I love learning, you know. The top bit of the rice, just a little bit, so I feel like there's literally enough water in this rice. Maybe let me cook it on 3, just misbehaving.
Back when I was feeling unforgiving, I know this you want to see me winning. See the glue in my mouth and I'll be grinning. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me.
15 minutes, and I'll come back and I'll check it, and then we can stir it together. 15 minutes, and then after that we'll come back, stir it, and let it cook again for a further 30 minutes. Hi, say hi to the vlog.
Hi vlog.
Hi vlog.
Me and Drake came for the when I got quiet, all of y'all disappeared. Before I dropped Stoney, none of y'all really care. Now they always say congratulations to the kid. And this is not a 40, but I'm pouring this shit. You tell me that, but I got one now. Get another hit, cause I got one now. Always on front, never gonna fuck now. Last call, hell, that press got touchdown. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like the army. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. And your grandma will probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, G-Wagon, G-Wagon. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. Got touchdown, hey. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. 100 deep when I roll like the army. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. 100 bands in my pocket, it's on me. And your grandma will probably know me. Get more bottles, these bottles are lonely. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, 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 all the housewives pulling up. G-Wagon, G-Wagon, G-Wagon. It's a moment when I show up, God, I'm saying wow.
so we have come to the end of our cooking vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me cook and groove. If you liked what you saw, please comment. Let me know if you actually want me to do more of this cooking videos, because I love cooking. I know I'm not a chef, but I love being in the kitchen. So if you want to see more of these cooking vlogs, let me know. And if you've watched this vlog to this timestamp and you have not subscribed, my sister, my brother, why? Subscribe to my channel, guys, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye, guys. Bye.